are y'all still hurting y'all? I can hear you. Hello and welcome back to Hardcore Season 2, Episode 8. Now, a few things have changed, not by much. Well, for one, you can see the world loading in. I was doing a sound check before this. But I have officially moved my bed. Ignore the vines. But my bed is up here, and the two cats that are in my house have been moved around. I've kind of got like little cat areas for them. Both there, and then nothing's really changed down here besides the fact that I've got an armor stand there and in this closet now. Now, the big things that's changed, I want to get out here before I kind of reveal it. Yes, I've finished the villager breeding area thing. Ta-da! Now, I went with a different roof design. It's a very low roof design. I want all the interior buildings to have kind of this lower design, because you're going to have to be able to pick all the smaller stalls out from it, and there's going to be a lot of different layers, and I want you to be able to see that, so I gave them smaller roof lines so that you can see all the way up. But all of these buildings down here are going to have the bigger roof lines, so all the residential area I'm going to have down here are going to be taller roof lines, and everything interior is going to be smaller. But yep, and this staircase is aesthetic. I'm going to make it look pretty later. It was my way to get up and down between the two areas, but now it's completely blocked off. Ta-da. Now it's just an aesthetic staircase. Aw, he's giving the villager a puppy. That's adorable. Okay. Now, you may hear baby villagers running around. There are some children. Oh, there's actually 2 of them, but there's more beds in here now. Nice to know we have children. So we have a whole bunch of villagers. Oh my god, all the But I am going to be trying to get some of those guys. I'm gonna try to be getting some farmers. Oh my god. Out of there, out of there. I'm gonna be trying to get some farmers. And then another thing I've discovered while gone is I found cows. It took me finding a different way to get bookshelves for me to get cows. So I only had 2 originally. I've kind of been breeding them up periodically. Also, I got all the iron golems out of there and sealed off the bottom portion. Hence the reason you don't see it. The new staircase is now in place of the old staircase. But, yeah, that's everything to do with the villager breeder area. I still have to find out a way to get them separated so that I can get the Fletchers and the librarians out and into here, and I kind of have this building plotted out a little bit more. You can kind of see the front and the back doors, because I do want like another little pathway back here, kind of cutting off towards that staircase, in the back of the library and the Fletcher. And then I have 2 spots. One of my Fletchers is a full, like, master, and the other one is getting very close to being a master with how many sticks I've been trading. I'm pretty sure you can tell just by my levels. But I've also... Which one of you did it? I guarantee you it's you. Why? How are y'all still hurting y'all? I can hear you. Yeah, this big guy keeps coming in here and doing this. Stop it. Stop it. Go. Go. I deposited you all the way back there. How are you up here? Or are you the one that was up there? I don't know. But stay out of the crop fields, dude. But my big thing is today, I'm going to leave the tree alone for today. I don't really want to work with the tree. At least for today. I do want to get this spot down here kind of marked out and cleared. Because this currently has been where I've been putting all of my trees. And I want to level down this beach. And turn this into like a dock hub type area. Because it's completely surrounded by water. Got rivers going that way and the whole ocean here. So eventually I want to turn this into the dock hub, and this is going to be where my storage area is going to be at. So a giant warehouse-like building that I can basically make into my massive storage building eventually. So I need to get this area cleared, and I need to start plotting out the buildings and stuff down here without getting too many sheep noises. So essentially, I'm going to take all the shovels I have. I'm going to have to move a box down here so I don't have to keep running back to the house. But I'm going to have to grab a box, grab some extra iron and some extra sticks, and I'm going to essentially just clear this entire thing out. And I will be back once I am done with that. Okay, cutting back in, this was about, I want to say, around 30 minutes to 45 minutes of time, and I still have this big chunk of land to cut back. You can kind of see the line I've made to mark it out as to what I want to keep there and what I want to remove. Now, some of this beach area, I'm actually going to completely cut off and drop it back down into the ocean. Because I want this to kind of meet up with this. So, I want to say about right here is where I want to start trying to make it merge back into the ocean. So that's a lot of space I've got to clear and a lot of sand I've got to clear. So that's another thing I'm going to try and work on off camera, but here is a lot of the stuff I did. I did get some leaves. Oh my god. Hold on, let me see if I can... There we go. Out of their earshot. Or they're barely going to be there. But I have a buttload of sand, a buttload of dirt, and so much more spruce wood. And more saplings than I could ever need. Because I have at least 4 64s left in my box. But that's all I want to do on that. I'm going to see if I can work on something in this town center. Because we have a whole bunch of space that I have yet to start work on. Any of it. Oh, well, there's that shovel. Because this kind of town center area, I haven't worked on at all. Because there's supposed to be stalls over here, there's supposed to be a whole well there, there's supposed to be a shop there, and all I've been working on has been these 2 houses and a tree. So I want to try and get some stalls up. I don't know exactly how I'm going to make them work or how I'm going to set them up, but I want some stalls there. Give me a second while I figure out a block palette as well as what exactly I want to put there. Okay, and jumping back in, I have got something done over here now. Now, these roofs are going to end up turning blue, like a bluish cyan color after this all oxidizes, which is what I want it to do. But right here, we kind of have like a little flower shop. The insides don't really have anything. I did manage to buy some live coral off of a wandering trader, and I thought that would go great here as like kind of like a flower dyeing shop. And then this is just a basic farmer. Got like a little cart over here with a pumpkin and some of this, and then you have another box over here with a pumpkin and then some wheat. And then they don't have a little box in here, but they have an entire like cart. So that is the start to some of our market stalls. I'm gonna have a few more over here, probably like a butcher, and then like some place with like banners hanging off of it. That's kind of like a clothing area. And then we are going to have like a big old like general kind of store here. So that's the start to that. With this in place, I may actually end up moving the well back some and either making it smaller or making it bigger to kind of line up with this. Possibly. Now, I do want to get like some tiny more set up stalls over here, and I'm probably going to just do those on camera. Because these things are just going to be little tiny things. This is basically how I set them up. Come on. Give. There we go. More of those, so be back in a second. Okay, and there's another little stall kind of set up. I don't know what would be here. This is probably just like a setup on the fly type of shop. So I don't exactly know what to put in it quite yet. But that's just kind of there for now. I'll probably end up moving this back and then sticking another one kind of here. But that's kind of what we got to a start to our little marketplace. Can't wait till these age. They're probably going to do it whenever I go to do all of that later. But that's going to be all for this video. I'm having to make this one a little bit short. But next video, I plan on getting these two buildings set up. Or at least get the bottom floors started. I'm definitely going to finish out that one in the next video because I want to do that one all in one go and get the villagers in there. This one I'm going to have to get the bottom floor in place, move the villagers in, because getting the librarian villagers out is going to be harder because there's more of them. And I also have to make space for there to be more of them later on because I plan on having quite a few. So this is definitely going to have to be a 2-story building. This one's probably going to be a smaller 1-story building. So it's going to be a lot more simple. Hi. So there's that one. Also, I kind of had to do a thing over here. I had to put a wall around this. This is temporary. This is not going to be a long-term type of wall. But it was to keep this guy from trampsing all over my crops. He keeps going back there. Like, he'll walk around the building, and he'll go back there, and he'll just walk off of this and just walk all through here. Just step up on this and then step down there. I just broke my own crops. But when I came over here to collect all of this to get the hay bales that are over there, I discovered half this crop field was gone. Because he keeps stepping all up in it. Stop it. Stop it. You're being rude. Stop it. That's the villager's food source and you're going to keep breaking it. Stop it. God, I'm going to have to put a gate on this thing. That way only I can get in here. I'll put that in place for now. Put that in place for now. See if that keeps him out of there. Because I'm tired of I can't remember if it's this one or the other one that's over there, but they keep just walking in there and destroying everything. And it sounds like we may have our farmer. Oh, hold on. Oh, we do. He wants carrots, though. That I won't deal with. Let's see if I can get you to get anything else. Wheat and potatoes! That works. Okay. That one I will keep. Let's go see if I can have any more raw potatoes I can give him to lock those in. Oh, yeah, I've got plenty. He can have some raw potatoes. Okay. I don't have enough for you, sir. Okay, so we have a farmer villager now, which is going to be another source of emeralds continuously. Which is great, which means I can get on progression of this so much more quickly. And in general, just move on and keep going through all of this. I'm going to try grinding more in between episodes. Right now, I'm doing around about 3 to 4 hours of grind in between videos to show progress and things like that. I'm probably going to do progression of this off camera. Possibly. I don't know quite yet. It may be next video before I get on progression for that. And with that said, with the 5,000 things still in my inventory that I have to sort, I will have to say goodbye for now. I hope to see you again. And goodbye!